Check out the video description for details. It's Wednesday, August 9th. We got a great show for you today. We're going to be talking about pop figures and GameStop, Walt Disney earnings, and how it impacts Netflix. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Talking about pop figures, you can see my collection on the left, and they are making some headlines with GameStop. So let's go ahead and take a look at GameStop stock. We like the stock. The stock market today started down from the news with North Korea. If bombs start flying all over the place, you can expect to see some down days in the stock market. So we'll see what happens there. But it's starting to come back a little bit today. We'll see if it turns positive. But talking about GameStop, it's one of the stocks we own. It's a stock I like a lot because of its hefty dividend yield that it has, cheap priced earnings, and I believe retail will stay alive with small footprint stores like this that have a niche market, and as they transfer from games into collectibles like the pop figures. GameStop had a pretty cool promotion that they're running with the FUNKO Insiders Club. I'll put a link in the description there where you you get some nice perks to get Funko Pop figures through GameStop and special offers and things like that. So they talked about in their earnings trying to utilize some of their money to make their rewards program better, and this looks like one of the things that's coming from that. Definitely something we're going to keep an eye on. This could be really cool and a way to get some of those hard to get pop figures for people that are real obsessive about their collections. So we like that, and GameStop's earning is a little bit later this month. We'll keep track of that, how it does. We figured they'd be flat for this year as they continue with their turnaround. Collect the dividend while you wait, and I think this will be a great performing stock, certainly down the road. Time will tell, and we'll see. Let's move on to Disney. Huge news for Disney. Their earnings, they missed on their revenue, but their actual earnings they beat on. But because of the revenue miss and some of their guidance that they talked about, they are down almost 5%. So could be a good opportunity to pick up some Disney stock if you believe in what they're going to be doing with their turnaround. One of the huge things that came from this news is they want to pull their movies in about another year or two from Netflix. I think it was 2019, they say, from Netflix, and do their own streaming service. So this is a big one. This could change how the company operates, and this could be one of those you have to have subscribe things because of the properties that Disney has now. Overnight, they could be a competitor to a Netflix or an HBO real easily. Here is a list of their movie library, and it certainly doesn't have everything. This is just their Disney properties and some of the Pixar ones as well. They own lots of other rights to movies and studios, so they have a gigantic library. It's hard to see with the social media things put up there, but literally hundreds of movies in the libraries, all very good movies. I mean, yeah, they've got their, the Haunted Mansion, but for every Haunted Mansion, they've got, the Pirates of the Caribbean movies and stuff like that. So, with their IPs, with Star Wars, Marvel, and things like that, this could be the go-to channel. It certainly could rival Netflix. I mean, I'm still scrolling down, and we're talking, if you go back to even their classics, the Snow Whites, the ones that they only release periodically, if they feature those, it may be some of the only way you can see them because they release those movies only every few years. They'll pull them out for a short amount of time. On top of that, they have their shows with Disney Junior and things like that. So you got Disney XD, Disney Junior, and the regular Disney Channel. All of the shows that go along with that, not to mention ESPN. So if they were to package it in a way that you get all the Disney TV shows, all the Disney movies, and they've got Star Wars shows if they actually put together the real Star Wars TV show and featured it on that, it could be huge. There's been rumors about the Star Wars TV shows for years and years and years, the live action version, I should say. So they've got enough property and IPs to support a channel that would certainly rival Netflix. And then if you talk about you get ESPN with live sports with that, it's going to be a must-have channel you got for the family. Movies to watch as a family together, movies for adults with Deadpool and things like that, live sports with ESPN. The list goes on and on. Shows just for kids on Disney Junior. It could be a must-have now. Netflix stock is also down because of this news. They are slipping a little. Let me pull up their stock here. They're down 2%. Not as much worry over there on the Netflix side. And part of that is one of their recent acquisitions that they got was Miller World. So they are finding unique properties, and they bought this up to get some of the stories that they have. They have some interesting IPs over here that they could turn into movies and things like that. Certainly, Kingsman, big movie. A lot of people are thrilled with this. That some of these comics and things will take off on Netflix. A lot of fans of them. Would they revise the Kick-Ass series? Could be. Featuring those movies and stuff like that on there, making new ones possibly. So this is, some people have said this is a modern day Walt Disney with some of the stuff that they're doing. It's kind of ironic that they were pointing to that when I probably should have had this screen up the whole time. Yes, I'm showing this here. Here's Miller's World, all the comics and different properties that they have here. I didn't switch camera. Sorry about that. I'll put a link to the description of the video, but it's ironic that they were saying that his modern Walt Disney, as Disney pulls out and they're going to start their own streaming service now, as these two will eventually become heavy competitors and they go to war, and you can throw in HBO now, Showtime. A lot of them have their own streaming services, CBS, that are out there. You start putting them together as a cord cutter, it's going to get pricey, and you may have to make some choices of, do you want Netflix, do you want HBO, do you want Disney, what do you want? You get them all together, it's going to be pricey. One of the winners that could come out of this, as an investor thinking, to me, is Apple. One of their things with the Apple TV is you can buy full seasons, and you get the shows the day after they air. I usually buy up The Walking Dead because I don't like to watch The Walking Dead with commercials. So I'll buy up the season of that, and I could really see if you have to pick and choose these different bundles between HBO, Disney, and all of those. Some people may go to just buying specific seasons from Apple. So a lot of winners could be coming out of this. I like Disney stock as it dips down here. I think their properties are just too strong to ignore, and as they right the ship and the stock's down, buying opportunity. Whether I buy it this month, I'm not sure. I'm looking at them. Collectors Universe, Activision. We get some more Rocky news here. I might pull the trigger soon. Each month we buy stock for the kids' portfolio. Disney could be one to go with. So let me know what you think about Disney's streaming service. You excited for that, or is it going to start to get to the point where there's too many streaming services to subscribe to? Let me know what you think. That's it for today's show. Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave us some feedback. Trying to grow the channel, get more people that are into gaming and YouTubing and creative people to start investing, take control of their financial future. Subscribe so you get the latest investing news for gamers. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.